So good morning to all of you and welcome back again the Balarao Science College Saoner online classes for BSc semester 5. Myself Mr. C.T. Potode, Assistant Professor, Department of Botany, Balarao Science College Saoner. Here we are going to discuss that is semester 5 paper 1, that is a biochemistry and plant physiology. In this biochemistry and plant physiology, it consists of total 4 units. Out of these 4 units, we are going to discuss regarding the first unit. The first unit consists of the different types of molecules like the micromolecules and the macromolecules. The micromolecules like the carbohydrate, which is the first topic we have already discussed in the previous lecture. And here in this lecture, we are going to discuss the second molecule, that is the amino acids. As we know that in the previous lecture of this amino acid, introductory lecture of amino acids, we have discussed that what is meant by the amino acids. Amino acids क्या होते हैं वो हम लोगों ने इसके पहले के लेक्चर में इंट्रोडक्टरी लेक्चर में डिस्कस किया था. That the amino acids are the group of organic compounds containing the two functional groups, that is the amino group and the carboxyl group. The amino group is basic while the carboxyl group is acidic in nature. So after getting the definition or the information related that what is meant by the amino acid, we will going to discuss that what are the properties of amino acid. So the amino acid, it is made up of the two groups, that is the amino group and the carboxyl group. The amino group is basic in nature while the carboxyl group is acidic in nature. There are about 300 amino acids are occur in nature. हमारे नेचर में 300 के करीब अमीनो एसिड्स मिलते हैं. And out of them only 20 amino acids are occurs in the process of protein synthesis. Then come to the structure of amino acid. The structure of amino acid, each amino acid has a 4 different groups attached to the alpha carbon. अमीनो एसिड जो होता है उसमें 4 डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स होते हैं कि जो अल्फा कार्बन एटम को अटैच होते हैं. These 4 groups are amino group, COH, that is carboxyl group, hydrogen atom, and a side chain, which is indicated by the R. So this is a structure of chemical structure of amino acid. Now next and very important topic, that is a part of classification of amino acids. We should know the basic classification of amino acids, how the amino acids are classified into the different categories and what are their examples. Amino acids classification is based on the structure. Amino acid का classification जो होता है, it is based on its structure of amino acid. The 20 standard amino acids found in the protein structure are divided into the 7 distinct groups. मतलब amino acid का classification जो होता है, it is depend upon or it is based on the structure of amino acid. उस amino acid का structure कैसा है, उसके basis पे उसे classify किया जाएगा. जैसे कि हमें पता है कि 20 basic amino acids होते हैं, ठीक है. After some research on amino acids and protein synthesis, it was considered that near about 23 basic amino acids are involved in the process of protein synthesis. Protein molecule सबको पता है, which are the building blocks of life. Without the proteins, life cannot be exist. सबसे पहली living cell जो आई थी, उसने protein synthesis की process करना शुरू किया था by the some evolutionary changes, and it produced the first protein molecule in the form of collagen. कोलेजन के फॉर्म में सबसे पहला प्रोटीन मॉलिक्यूल प्रोड्यूस किया था फर्स्ट लिविंग सेल में, ठीक है. तब से लेके आज तक प्रोटीन मॉलिक्यूल बनाने के लिए फिर उन्हें पता चला था कि दैट द प्रोटीन मॉलिक्यूल इट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड विद द हेल्प ऑफ द पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन. इन दिस पॉलीपेप्टाइड चेन, इट इज नथिंग बट द लॉन्ग चेन ऑफ अमीनो acids. So After the inventions and the discoveries, it was considered that and finally confirmed that near about 23 basic amino acids are involved in the process of protein synthesis. Protein synthesis की जो process चलती है, उस process में 23 basic amino acids use होते हैं. ये जो amino acids है, 23 में से इन्होंने 20 जो amino acids बताए हैं, these 20 amino acids are divided into the 7 distinct groups. The 7 distinct groups. The first group, aliphatic amino acids. Second group, that is a hydroxyl group containing amino acids. Third group, that is a sulfur containing amino acid. Fourth group, acidic amino acids and their amides. Fifth group, basic amino acid. Sixth group, that is aromatic amino acid. And seventh group, that is amino acids. So these are the 7 different groups of the classification of amino acids. Amino acid के classification के ये 7 different groups है. So the first group, that is aliphatic amino acid. Aliphatic amino acids, these are the monocarboxylic acids. ये monocarboxylic acids होते हैं. This group consists of most simple amino acids. Aliphatic amino acid में monocarboxylic acids आते हैं और इसमें सभी simple amino acids पाए जाते हैं. The examples of aliphatic amino acids are, यहाँ पे examples दिए हैं. The first example, that is the glycine, right? It is indicated by capital G. Then second example of aliphatic amino acid, that is alanine. It is indicated by capital A. जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया था कि अपने नाम के हम लोग अमीनो एसिड तो ध्यान में रख ही सकते हैं. अगर किसी का इनिशियल G से आता होगा, that is glycine. A से आता होगा, that is alanine. V, that is valine. Then leucine, it is indicated by capital L. Isoleucine, it is indicated by the capital I. Then second category, that is a hydroxyl group containing amino acids. The hydroxyl group containing amino acids having the example serine, which is indicated by capital S. Threonine, it is indicated by capital T. Tyrosine, it is indicated by capital Y. तो ऐसा नहीं यहाँ पे कि अगर थ्रेओनिन लिखा है तो कैपिटल टी है और टायरोसिन लिखा है तो फिर से यहाँ पे कैपिटल टी आ जाएगा. ऐसा नहीं है. टायरोसिन है तो इसके लिए इंडिकेशन अलग है, दैट इज कैपिटल वाई. सो यू शुड हैव टू बी कीप इन माइंड द सिंबल्स आर डिफरेंट इन द डिफरेंट अमीनो एसिड्स. थर्ड कैटेगरी, दैट इज सल्फर कंटेनिंग अमीनो एसिड्स. द सल्फर कंटेनिंग अमीनो एसिड्स लाइक द सिस्टीन, which is indicated by capital C. Then methionine, that is capital M, means sulfur containing amino acids. There are only 2 sulfur containing amino acids, that is cysteine and methionine. The fourth category, that is acidic amino acids and their amides. यहाँ पे fourth category दी है acidic amino acid and their amides. The examples of acidic amino acids and their amides are aspartic acid, which is indicated by capital D. ऐसा देखो यहाँ पे कैपिटल A है तो A से इंडिकेट नहीं किया है, इसे D से इंडिकेट किया गया है, aspartic acid. Second example, that is aspargine, it is indicated by capital N. And the third example, that is glutamic acid, which is indicated by capital E. And the last example, that is glutamine, which is indicated by capital Q. So these are the different symbols of amino acids. Fifth category, that is a basic amino acid, which having 3 examples. Lysine, it is indicated by capital K. Arginine, it is indicated by capital R. And last one, that is a histidine, which is indicated by capital H. जब भी आप लोगों के थियरी पेपर रहेंगे तो थियरी पेपर में आप लोग ये ऐसा रिप्रेजेंटेशन वहां पे दे सकते हैं सबसे तो पहले बता सकते हैं what is mean by amino acid. Later on you can give the chemical structure of amino acid, then classification of amino acid. Under the heading of this classification of amino acid, you can give the 7 different categories of the amino acids, and later on you can explain these 7 categories one by one आप लोग उसको explain कर सकते हो with the help of these examples. Sixth category of amino acid, that is the aromatic amino acids. The aromatic amino acid like the phenylalanine, which is indicated by capital F, then tyrosine, which is indicated by capital Y, and a tryptophan, which is indicated by capital W. Last category, that is amino acids. Amino acids having one example, that is a proline. The proline containing pyrrolidine ring is a unique amino acid, right? इन्होंने बताया है pyrrolidine के बारे में बता रही है. The proline containing pyrrolidine ring is a unique amino acid. It has an amino group. ये जो proline रहेगा, proline containing pyrrolidine ring, it consists of amino group. Therefore, proline is an alpha amino acid. Proline को क्या नाम दिया उन्होंने फिर? Alpha amino acids. So this is the chemical structure of the proline, and that is a pyrroline. ठीक है? Chemical form, that is a pyrroline. So these are the 7 different categories of the amino acids on the basis of their structure. Now the next heading, that is a classification of amino acids based on the polarity. ठीक है? अभी तक का जो classification देखा हम लोगों ने इसके पहले, that classification it is based on the structure of amino acid. ठीक है? So the classification which was based on the structure of amino acid, जैसे कि हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे कहा था. So the amino acid classification which is based on the structure of amino acid. अगर structure of amino acid पे classification करते हैं तो उसकी 7 different groups बनते हैं. Aliphatic amino acid, hydroxyl group containing amino acid, sulfur containing amino acid, amino acids and their amides, basic amino acid, aromatic amino acid, amino acids. So these are the 7 different groups of amino acids which is based on the classification of the structure of amino acid. Now here comes the classification of amino acids which is based on the polarity. ठीक है? पोलैरिटी के बेसिस पे अमीनो एसिड का क्लासिफिकेशन कैसे किया जाता है ये हम लोग यहाँ पे देखेंगे. The amino acids are classified into the 4 groups based on their polarity. यानी अमीनो एसिड जो होते हैं वो on the basis of polarity they are divided into the 4 main groups. स्ट्रक्चर के बेसिस पे उन लोगों ने 7 डिफरेंट ग्रुप्स बनाए थे और पोलैरिटी के बेसिस पे यहाँ पे 4 मेन ग्रुप्स यहाँ पे उन्होंने बनाए हैं. द फर्स्ट ग्रुप, that is the non-polar amino acids. The first group, that is non-polar amino acid. Second group, that is a polar amino acid with the no charge on the R group. So there are only 2 here they are discussed. ठीक है, यहाँ पे 2 ही डिस्कस किए उन्होंने. So the classification of amino acid based on their polarity. So the amino acids are classified into the 4 groups based on their polarity. The first group, that is a non-polar amino acids. यहाँ पे हम देखेंगे non-polar amino acids. These amino acids are also referred to as the hydrophobic amino acids. Non-polar amino acids को दूसरा नाम दिया उन्होंने hydrophobic amino acids, right? So the non-polar amino acids are also called as hydrophobic amino acids. They have no change on the R group. ठीक है? I think यहाँ पे change की जगह पे charge होना चाहिए. ठीक है? Anyway, so they have no change in the R group. For example, alanine, leucine, isoleucine, valine, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, and proline. So these are the examples of non-polar amino acids. तो आप लोग यहाँ पे non-polar amino acids के example ध्यान में रख सकते हो. These amino acids are referred to as hydrophobic amino acids. they have no change on the R group. ठीक है, R group में ज़्यादा changes नहीं करेंगे. For example, alanine, leucine, isoleucine, valine, methionine, phenylalanine, tryptophan, and proline. So these are the examples of non-polar amino acids. Now come to the polar amino acids. The polar amino acids with the no charge on the R group, right? ठीक है, हम लोगों ने वहाँ पे चार्ज के बारे में ही कहा था. So that they have no charge on the R group. This word you have to note down, that is, it is not a change, it is a charge, right? So the polar amino acids with no charge on R group. These amino acids as such carry no charge on the R group. They, however, possess the groups such as the hydroxyl group, sulfhydryl, and amide, and participate in the hydrogen bonding of protein structure. ये जो अमीनो एसिड्स होते हैं वो प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर बनाने के लिए जो हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग होती है उस हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग के लिए हेल्प करेंगे. ठीक है. So they, however, possesses the groups such as the hydroxyl group, sulfhydryl group, amide group, and they participate in the hydrogen bonding of protein structure. So the polar amino acids with no charge on the R group, they take part in the हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग ऑफ प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर. प्रोटीन स्ट्रक्चर का जो हाइड्रोजन बॉन्डिंग होगा वहां पे ये अमीनो एसिड्स हेल्प करेंगे. एग्जांपल दिए यहाँ पे पोलर अमीनो एसिड्स के, दैट इज ग्लाइसिन, देन सेरीन, देन थ्रेओनिन, सिस्टीन, ग्लूटामिन, एस्पार्जिन एंड टायरोसिन. So these are the examples of the polar amino acids. So these are the two main categories. वैसे तो 4 बताइए हम लोगों ने, लेकिन 2 ही यहाँ पे डिस्कस करेंगे हम लोग. That is a non-polar amino acids and a polar amino acids. Now the classification of amino acids on the basis of nutritional values, right? So this is a third category of classification of amino acids, nutritional classification of amino acids. ठीक है, तो amino acids यहाँ पे इन्होंने on the basis of nutritional values के basis पे हम लोगों ने amino acids को classify किया है. सबसे पहला देखेंगे हम लोग the essential or indispensable amino acids, right? So on the basis of nutritional value, amino acids are classified. The first category, that is the essential or indispensable amino acids, and second one, that is a non-essential amino acids. ठीक है, पहले दिए essential amino acids और दूसरे दिए हैं non-essential amino acids. So the first category, here we are going to discuss the first category of the amino acids on the basis of their nutritional values. ठीक है, यहाँ पे हम लोग amino acid को discuss करेंगे on the basis of their nutritional values. The first category, that is the essential or indispensable amino acid. The amino acid which cannot be synthesized by the body and need to be supplied through the diet are called as essential amino acids. So what are the basic essential amino acids? Essential amino acids हम किसे कहेंगे? ये ऐसे amino acids होते हैं कि जो हमारे body में synthesize नहीं हो सकते, लेकिन इनकी जरूरत होती है for the normal growth and development के लिए. ठीक है. So the amino acids which cannot be synthesized by the body, ठीक है, हमारे बॉडी के अंदर ये अमीनो एसिड सिंथेसाइज नहीं हो सकते, and need to be supplied through the diet. हम जो खाना खाएंगे उस खाने में से हमें ये अमीनो एसिड्स मिलने चाहिए. ठीक है, need to be supplied through the diet are called as essential amino acids. So here comes the point, I think clear, आप लोगों को point clear हो गया होगा. So that the amino acid which cannot be synthesized by the body and need to be supplied through the diet are called as essential amino acids. इन्हें हम essential amino acids कहेंगे. They are required for proper growth and maintenance of the individual. ठीक है, so these amino acids are required for normal growth and maintenance of the individual. ठीक है, यानी इनकी जरूरत होती है So these are the examples, the 10 essential amino acids. 10 essential amino acids are, ठीक है, यहाँ पे 10 essential amino acids के नाम दिए हैं, ठीक है, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. First one, that is arginine. Second one, that is valine. Third one, that is histidine. Fourth one, that is isoleucine. Fifth one, that is leucine. Sixth one, that is lysine. Seventh one, that is methionine. Eighth one, that is phenylalanine. Ninth one, that is threonine. And 10th, that is tryptophan. ये सभी 10 जो एग्जाम्पल्स है, ये देखो यहाँ पे शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखे हुए हैं, ठीक है। आप लोग ध्यान में रखने के लिए आप लोग ऐसे टेक्निक्स या फिर ट्रिक्स यूज कर सकते हो। These are the 10 essential amino acids, that is arginine, valine, histidine, isoleucine, leucine, lysine, methionine, phenylalanine, threonine and tryptophan, ठीक है। So this is a abbreviation or it is a trick to memorize or to keep in mind the 10 essential amino acids. यहाँ पे एक ट्रिक दी है उन लोगों ने कि 10 essential amino acids को हम लोग कैसे ध्यान में रख सकते हैं, ठीक है। AVHILLMPTT, ठीक है। तो इनके लॉन्ग फॉर्म आपको आने चाहिए, आर्जिनिन, वैलिन, हिस्टिडीन, आइसोल्यूसिन, ल्यूसिन, लाइसिन, मिथियोनिन, फिनिलालानिन, threonine and tryptophan. So these are the 10 essential amino acids. ये 10 essential amino acids है। Now come to the non-essential amino acids. अभी हम non-essential amino acids के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, ठीक है। Here we are going to discuss the non-essential amino acids. The body can synthesize about 10 amino acids to meet the biological needs. Hence, they need not to be consumed in the diet. यानी ये जो अमीनो एसिड्स होंगे, these amino acids can be synthesized in our body, ठीक है। ये अमीनो एसिड्स हमारे बॉडी में सिंथेसाइज किए जा सकते हैं, ठीक है। वैसे तो उनकी कोई जरूरत होती नहीं, ठीक है। इट इज नीड नॉट टू बी कंज्यूम इन द डाइट, लेकिन अगर आ ही गए डाइट में तो ऐसा तो नहीं बोल सकते हम लोग कि हमें नहीं चाहिए, वो हमारे बॉडी में कंज्यूम किए जाएंगे, ठीक है। बट अगर हमें किसी डाइट से या फिर किसी फूड मटेरियल से, वेजिटेबल से अगर ये नहीं भी मिले तो ये हमारे बॉडी में ऑलरेडी सिंथेसाइज हो पाएंगे, ठीक है। सो द नॉन एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड्स, द बॉडी कैन सिंथेसाइज अबाउट 10 अमीनो एसिड्स टू मीट द बायोलॉजिकल नीड्स, हेंस दे नीड नॉट टू बी कंज्यूम्ड इन द डाइट। इनकी कोई जरूरत नहीं होती कि हम लोग उसे डाइट से लेने ही चाहिए। दीज आर, यहाँ पे एग्जांपल दिए नॉन एसेंशियल अमीनो एसिड के, ग्लाइसिन, एलानिन, सेरीन, सिस्टीन, एस्पार्टेट, एस्पार्जिन, ग्लूटामेट, ग्लूटामिन, टायरोसिन एंड प्रोलीन, ठीक है। सो दीज आर द 10 examples of the non-essential amino acids. Now, other than these 20 amino acids, मैंने आपको कहा था कि आफ्टर द इन्वेंशन 20 अमीनो एसिड्स के बाद में और 3 ऐसे अमीनो एसिड्स डिस्कवर हुए हैं कि जो प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस में पार्टिसिपेट करते हैं, ठीक है। दैट इज टोटल 23 बेसिक अमीनो एसिड्स व्हिच आर इन्वॉल्वड इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस। सो हियर कम्स दे गिव सम इंफॉर्मेशन रिलेटेड टू द न्यू अमीनो एसिड्स। इन्होंने न्यू अमीनो एसिड से रिलेटेड यहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन दी है। इन एडिशन टू द 20 amino acid, L amino acid that take part in the protein synthesis, recently the 2 more amino acids, new amino acids are described, ठीक है। यानी यहाँ पे वैसे तो 3 अमीनो एसिड्स डिस्कवर हुए हैं, यहाँ पे 2 ही दिए हैं, ठीक है, नए अमीनो एसिड्स। सबसे तो पहले इन लोगों ने 20 बोले थे, ठीक है। 20 के बाद अभी 2 यहाँ पे ऐड हो रहे हैं, ठीक है। 2 नए कौन से अमीनो एसिड्स है? Silanocystine, which is considered as the 21st amino acid, and second one, that is a pyrrolysine, which is considered as the 22nd amino acid. So the new amino acids like in addition to the 20 the amino acids that take part in the protein synthesis, and जो 20 amino acid take part करते हैं protein synthesis में, participate करते हैं, ठीक है, उनके साथ में recently the 2 more new amino acids are described। 2 ऐसे नए वाले अमीनो एसिड यहाँ पे डिस्कवर हुए हैं, They are the first one that is a selenocysteine. You can you can keep in mind that, ठीक है, आप लोग ध्यान में रख सकते हो या फिर नोट डाउन कर सकते हो इसको कि दो नए कौन से अमीनो एसिड है, 20 अमीनो एसिड्स के अलावा ऐसे कौन से दो अमीनो एसिड थे कि जो डिस्कवर हुए थे, ठीक है। द फर्स्ट वन दैट इज अ selenocysteine, सबसे पहला आता है selenocysteine. It is a 21st amino acid. And the second one that is a pyrrolysine, which is a part of 22nd amino acid. So you have total 22 amino acids which are take part in the process of protein synthesis. ठीक है. Now here comes the properties of amino acid. ठीक है. The properties of amino acid, it is related with the physical properties. Then physical properties involve like the solubility, melting points, test, etc. ठीक है. And last and very important point which is involved in your syllabus also, that is a peptide bonds. ठीक है. Peptide bond and functions of peptide bonds, examples of peptide bonds, and later on we will take a simple account related to the proteins also. ठीक है. प्रोटीन के भी बारे में हम लोग वहाँ पे इंफॉर्मेशन लेने वाले हैं, लेकिन आज हम लोगों ने यहाँ पे क्या क्या डिस्कस किया हम लोग यहाँ पे एक बार फिर से देख लेते हैं. Here comes, we will going to discuss that what are the topics we have discussed in the today's lecture. So finally we have discussed one major topic of the amino acid, that is a part of classification of amino acid. आज हम लोगों ने डिटेल में स्टडी किया what is meant by the classification of amino acid. The classification of amino acid having the three main heads. ठीक है. classification of amino acid जो है इसके तीन main heads आते हैं. तीन main heads मतलब the first head that is a classification of amino acid on the basis of their structure. Second head that is a classification of amino acid on the basis of nutritional value. And the third one that is a classification of amino acid on the basis of their polarity. ठीक है. तो ये तीन मेन ग्रुप्स की हेल्प से या फिर कैटेगरीज के हेल्प से हम लोग अमीनो एसिड को क्लासिफाई कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट कैटेगरी अगर हम देखते हैं, द अमीनो एसिड्स आर क्लासिफाइड ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर स्ट्रक्चर. इट इज डिवाइडेड इनटू 7 different groups. The 7 groups, different groups, like the first one that is aliphatic amino acid, second hydroxyl group containing amino acid, third one sulfur containing amino acid, fourth one acidic amino acid and their amides, fifth one that is a basic amino acids, sixth one that is the aromatic amino acid, seventh one that is the amino acids. और उसके एग्जांपल भी हम लोगों ने देखे हैं. Next category that is a classification of amino acids on the basis of their polarity. On the basis of their polarity, it is basically it is divided into the 4 categories, and here we are only discuss the 2 categories, that is a non-polar amino acids and the polar amino acids. The third category of classification of amino acid, that is the classification of amino acids on the basis of their nutritional values. So the nutritional classification of amino acids having again the 2 main categories, that is the essential or indispensable amino acids, and second category that is a non-essential amino acids. इन सभी के एग्जांपल्स भी हम लोगों ने वन बाय वन डिस्कस किए. ऐसा नहीं है कि अलग अलग कैटेगरीज है तो इसमें एग्जांपल्स भी बढ़ गए होंगे, नहीं, इसमें 20 ही अमीनो एसिड्स डिस्कस किए गए हैं. ओनली द 20 अमीनो एसिड्स आर डिस्कस हियर इन केस ऑफ द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ अमीनो एसिड्स. उसके बाद में बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट देखा हम लोगों ने अमीनो एसिड के क्लासिफिकेशन से रिलेटेड. जैसे कि हम लोगों ने कहा था कि सिर्फ 20 ही अमीनो एसिड इन्वॉल्व होते हैं, पार्टिसिपेट होते हैं प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस में, लेकिन आफ्टर द डिस्कवरी एंड आफ्टर द रिसर्च there are again 2 new amino acids have been discovered. The 21st that is a selenocysteine and 22nd that is a pyrrolysine. The next point, which is the part of properties of amino acids, and these properties of amino acids we will discuss in the next lecture. Now do one thing, you have to go in your chat box. सब लोग अपने अपने chat box में जाएंगे and write down there your name and present word. Write down your name and present. I think all of you have done your attendance. सब लोगों ने अपनी attendance लगा ली है यहाँ पे. Go to your chat box simply. Write down your name and one word only, that is present. I think all of you have done your presenting. It is a part of your attendance. So thank you for giving response and thank you for attending the lecture. So that's all for today. आज के लिए बस इतना ही टॉपिक पढ़ेंगे हम लोग. बाकी का टॉपिक जो है हम नेक्स्ट लेक्चर में पढ़ेंगे. तब तक के लिए सब लोगों को स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ और सब लोगों को बाय.